Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here with more terrified scrambling and late-night zombie evasion as Frank Castle flees for his life in Project Zomboid. And last episode was the most harrowing journey homeward since Michael J. Fox, Don Amici, and Sally Field teamed up to voice 2 dogs and a cat. The streets are absolutely overrun with zombies, and it seems like every single time Frank finds a moment of respite, some helicopters or a plane show up and just drive him onward to banish him from the safety. And I'm beginning to wonder if maybe there isn't some sort of, like, bloody or gory version of the Truman Show shit going on here. Is that what we're up against? Some kind of giant behind-the-scenes conspiracy? I mean, especially considering the overly dramatic, very poorly written journal entries that I keep finding. Like this one. War Journal, Day 5. There's an old saying that claims there's no rest for the wicked. Never gave it much credence myself. I've known more than my share of wicked men, and I've dealt with more than a few of them while they were all snuggled in their beds, sleeping like babes. And maybe that makes me the wickedest of them all. Maybe that's why I keep finding myself staggering through the streets, just trying to find a place to shut my eyes for 5 minutes. Don't know about how much longer I'm going to be able to keep this up. Gotta find somewhere safe, soon, or I'll be spending the remainder of eternity resting in peace. See, that's exactly the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That's not exactly your most inspired work there, Ed Harris. If that's the best you can come up with, pal, you maybe ought to take that one back to the drawing board, because it's not really very good. All right, well, let's grab a drink here. Why can't I drink from the sink? There we go. We'll fill our water bottle. We do have some inventory management that I kind of want to take care of. We've got a bunch of broken butter knives that I don't really need, so we're just going to throw those on the ground. Now, this duffel bag can carry 12 pounds and reduces our weight by 65%. What about our school bag? 10 pounds and 60%, so these are both pretty good. Now, if we equip the frying pan one-handed, we could create some stir-fry. We've got some food. You know what? Let's do a little stir-fry action first. Do we have anything else we could put in that? What about pickles? Steak and pickles? I mean, I'm not against it, I suppose, as, Can we stir-fry? We can add more steak. Alright, well, I guess it's just all steak stir-fry then. Fuck steak and pickles. I mean, I thought it was kind of an inspired idea, but I guess the game's not having any of it. So let's turn on the stove here. We'll take our frying pan and we'll throw the steak stir-fry in and let it cook. A good hot midnight steak stir-fry, that's exactly what Frank needs, really. We can't eat that. I guess we'll just throw it in our backpack and let it rot, but I'm thinking we should probably equip this duffel bag as our secondary. We do have the pistol normally that we keep secondary, but we haven't really had a chance to use it, and I think the pan is holding us. I mean, it's doing okay. This is going to dramatically increase our carrying capacity as well, and since effectively we're living on the run now, I mean, we're not living on the edge, because that'd be a Bon Jovi song. Living on the edge, or was that Aerosmith? You know what? Doesn't really matter. Aerosmith, Bon Jovi, scarves, kind of, sort of feminist frontman. I mean, feminine, rather not feminist. Nothing wrong with that. They just... they got kind of the same feel. John Bon Jovi and Steven Tyler, they give me kind of the same feel. They're like, oh, we're the ladies' man, but, also... we like scarves. Lots of scarves and frilly things. What's wrong with feeling frilly? I like to feel pretty. Doesn't everybody like to feel pretty once in a while? And, you're not wrong, Steven. There's nothing wrong with wanting to feel pretty. Everyone likes to feel pretty now and then. Still, it's understandable why it would confuse you too. And now I've forgotten what my whole point was, just thinking about the fact that Steven Tyler and John Bon Jovi are basically the same guy. It's just Steven Tyler is the 70s version, and then there's the 80s version, which is John Bon Jovi. The 90s version, I guess that would be more like a Gavin Rossdale, kind of like the 90s version of that. Anyway, our steak stir-fry is done. Let's go ahead and eat that. That's good. Let's eat all of it. Get a nice, good hot meal in this, mostly so we can have our friggin' weapon back. And now that I think about it, we may have increased the deadliness of our frying pan. Think about it. It was just a frying pan. Now it's a hot frying pan. I mean, it's got temperature on its side. Is there anything useful in here? There is a shelf. Oh, a saw and some. Ooh, a saw, a pool cue. Yeah, we're taking all this stuff. Saw, a thread. The pool cue is a weapon. We'll take it. I'm going to take the pool cue. I don't think it works particularly well one-handed. I'd prefer to have like a crowbar. Something we could swing with a single hand since we are carrying that duffel in our other hand. The crowbar would be probably the most useful. This lighter has got to be ours. Don't really need a magazine or a sheet of paper. Now, there were a bunch of businesses and buildings over in that direction. We might want to go check them out, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Frank did just wake up, granted, but I don't really want to run around in the dark because it seems like sort of a terrible idea just in general. We're going to sweep this area for zombies. I don't want to be surprised. Looks like there's 1, 2 back there. There's at least 1 in that house. You don't see me, zombies. You don't see me. It's nighttime. I'm invisible. I'm like a ninja in the darkness at night, hiding in a shadow. I am the night. Much like Batman. Alright, so this looks reasonably safe. Watch, this will set off an alarm, I guarantee it. Or it'll just be locked. Anything in here? This house looks clear. This house is clear. Alright, said Zelda, and then we had to go fight Satan from inside the closet. You know, your whole this house is clear thing, beginning to doubt your chops, Miss Fitzgerald. I don't think necessarily you're quite as powerful a medium as you led us all to believe. God damn it. Quite as powerful a medium as you led us all to believe, ma'am. Here we were thought you were the be-all, end-all. We thought you were the shit. And turns out, you were not the shit. Peaches and strawberries. I hear banging, so there's definitely a zombie in here. The peach and strawberries I'm going to take. The bacon I'm going to leave behind. Canned corned beef I will take. Canned peas I will also take. Potato seeds I will likewise also take. So let's fill our water bottle. Get a drink. That zombie may be next door. Can of corn, hell yeah. Can of tomatoes, also hell yeah. Fork, spoon, I'll take the yeast. Fork and spoon I'm going to leave for now. So this light is on and that is bad. Let's turn that off. Don't really need any reading materials at the moment. Is there anything else useful in either of these cabinets? What else have we got? Carrot seeds, yeah. Dry ramen noodles, again, yeah. A light bulb. Butter knife, of course, yes. These water bottles, you know, we're going to take the water. Can't have too many water bottles, you just can't. All right, there's nothing else in there that's of value. So we open this door, anything? Zombie in the bathroom? No zombies in the bathroom. Some cotton balls, they don't weigh much, probably worth it. Bath towels actually would be a good pickup in case we get caught out in the rain at some point. Now we're encumbered very slightly. So we should see about weeding some of this. You know what we'll do? Let's just eat a peach. We'll just eat that peach, and that'll put us under our limit. We're 0.1 over. I'm comfortable with that. We can't really carry much of anything else. The saw we can use to make planks if we could get an axe and find a reasonably safe place to exist. But this whole area seems real dangerous. So keep an eye out for zombies. Now, there were zombies in this house, so we want to be very careful. Actually, we should zoom out and check. This is a nice little secluded neighborhood, and that fence is going to be a pretty good anti-zombie barrier. If we could find a 2-story house in this area, this would not be a bad place to maybe set up shop. There've got to be like a billion zombies in this house, right? And there's one smashing his head against the door. Looks like it's just him, though. Excuse me, sir. Are you all right? What's with the head banging, sir? Is there some sweet... Okay, so that's real bad. There's got to be some kind of sweet, sort of heavy metal action going on in that house that we're not privy to. You didn't see me. There's more than one zombie in here. Now I don't want to go in. I hear multiple banging sounds. The dog barking is bad. I would really like to find a 2-story house in this neighborhood. So there's just the one window. Fantastic. This house has one way in. Whoa, 2 men enter, only 1 man leaves. One of those men is a zombie. So technically 1 man enters and possibly between 0 and... Yeah, there's 2 zombies in here, actually. So you're going to get panned, and your little friend has shown up. That's fine. Come over here. We're going to stomp on him. Nope, get panned. Ma'am, please, back up. I'm stomping your friend. Just stay back. Thank you. Now, come over here and politely wait your turn. There you go. Wait for your number to be called, and once your number has been called, then you may have all of the stomping you'd like. So we got another key. We'll take it. Let's shut this window. Get a little quick drink. Frank could use a little refresher after these zombie stomping. Oh, man, we got a lot of good stuff in here. This pie, I'm going to eat a whole piece of pie. If Frank's gonna die, he's gonna die well-fed. We got a lot of pie. This house has a lot of great stuff in it. But I don't want to live here. Really, what I want is like a hammer and nails. More than anything, I want a hammer and some nails. I suppose there's a hammer in the nightstand. No, but there are some bullets in the nightstand, and we're absolutely going to take those. So the pistol, we're up to 20 rounds for our pistol. We got a lot up. There's bedroom zombie. All right, come on out. And down you go. Good. Please, ma'am. Nope, ma'am, wait your turn. Again, wait for your number to be called, please. This is a self-service zombie smashing enterprise, and if you don't wait for your number to be called, I cannot serve you. Alright. So there were 4 zombies in this house. That's a lot of zombies, but still, all the zombies have been dealt with. So let's start turning off some lights. We've got this area relatively, I mean, it feels sort of safe. As strange as that may sound, if safety is anywhere. We've got a little bit of a respite, but we haven't really made much progress. Also, we can't stay here. That's the main problem. How does this door open? Also, how do we get to that area? Is there a zombie in the bathroom? Oh, it's just a bathroom. A comb, a perfume, a sheet, a toothbrush. Would love to brush my teeth. It's been a couple days, and I gotta say, Frank, all the toilet water you've been drinking, I gotta assume, man, your mouth has gotta be pretty fucking nasty, pal. It's gotta be real nasty. Still, I want either... Oh, there's a ton of zombies down there, so let's avoid that shit. We're tired again? Jesus, Frank. We just slept, man. You've been awake, like, what? Not even 8 hours. Frank has the constitution of like a fucking infant. If he goes 10 minutes without a nap and he gets all cranky. I need a nap, eh. Well, we're gonna make this place, I guess, our temporary abode, so let's close up all the curtains. We can shut out the lights. I didn't really like sleeping in this room because it has a window right there, so let's just close these curtains. Didn't really care for sleeping in that room. This room, I don't know why, it just feels a little safer. I think we'll sleep in there, but I am gonna close these curtains. So let's get those shut. Gunshot, that's real bad. That's gonna send the Zeds on the move. They're gonna be zombies moving everywhere. Let's turn the light off. Alright, you know what we'll do? Let's see if we can sleep out the problem. Let's see if we can just sleep it away. I don't want to sleep a full 8 hours. Let's go 6 hours. That seems more reasonable. Right, so we did manage to sleep some of our troubles away, it looks like, and... Alright, Frank. Don't hear any banging. I still don't want to stay here. You know what? Let's just get out of this neighborhood. There were a lot of zombies around. It seems like with the proclivity of the gunshot, it's going to be an increasingly dangerous place to be. I want to try and find somewhere more isolated that's maybe a little safer, and also, if possible, near the woods. And we still need tools. We haven't had any luck at all with finding tools. Man, this place... It looks interesting. I suppose we could check it out. Move the broken glass. I need to start looking for, like, garages, garden sheds, things of that nature. Places where we might actually find some tools. Robbing houses, really all we're going to find is food. Not robbing, man. The dead people don't need any of this stuff. So farming for beginners, well, it's potentially useful, Frank, but we don't really need it. We can't afford to carry it. We've got to, like, we're like a snail. We have to carry our own house around on our back. We can't afford to abandon anything. I'm going to drink this orange soda. Pour on ground. Yeah, because that's a useful thing to do in the apocalypse. What'd you have for breakfast this morning? I ate a whole raw onion and drank 2 liters of orange soda. It was, granted, not the best breakfast I've ever had. All things considered, it could have been worse. Got a lot of canned food here. Canned beans, canned corn and beef, a new frying pan. We got a timer, a water bottle we don't really need. Tomato seeds I will always take. The rolling are both of our... Oh, whiskey. Yes, please. Canned potatoes we'll also take. Man, our encumbrance is getting very high here. I don't need a magazine. So we're at 14.37 out of 14. We gotta find another school bag. Well, we already have all of the equipment bags we can carry. Frank is disorganized, so it's worth... I don't know what I'm supposed to do with hairspray and lipstick. I mean, other than make myself look fucking fabulous. Frank, have you considered that? Maybe taking time to spruce yourself up a little bit? I mean, it is the apocalypse and all, but what if you meet, like, a lovely lady punisher? My wife is dead, man. You know I don't like jokes about that. I only loved one woman. She's dead. They took her from me. I'll never get her back. Alright, well, geez, Frank, some people would fucking just, you know, grieve and move on and be normal, healthy individuals. I guess that's just not the way you work. You're goddamn right, it's not the way I work. Speaking of which, let's check Frank's skills here to see if we have improved any. That's actually not the menu I wanted. And neither is that, because I did the same thing twice. So, hey, we have some skill upgrades. We could upgrade our light-footed. We have 3 skill points to spend. Holy shit, that's pretty good. I think we will upgrade light-footed and sneaking. Those are both fantastically useful talents for the Punisher. What is this over here? Some manner of very large building. This is interesting. This place seems rife with the possibility for there to be 10 billion zombies. Actually, I only see 2. All right, well, come on, zombie. Let's go. If there's only 2 of you, I think I can take 2 zombies. Pretty comfortable with fighting 2 zombies, so why don't you get panned? And I will crush your head while your friend beats her face against the window over there. And you're done. Anything else over here? Zombies? More zombies? No? Alright, so the patented Daredevil pioneered foot-stomping method. It's as effective as it's ever been. Anything on you? You have... what do you got? Nothing. Alright. Let's see what that brought a calling. I mean, that's a loud noise. That's going to bring the zombies. Let's take the broken glass out. We have no idea what's in this building. It wouldn't hurt to go in and look around. Potentially a source of tools, maybe? We need tools. Oh, I don't like this at all. So what is this place? Some kind of like you store it? What is this dump? A school? I have no idea what this place is. Can we loot these desks? There's cigarettes. You know what? Yeah, Frank, probably ought to take those. Never know. If we wind up in post-apocalyptic zombie jail, we could always trade those cigarettes for, you know, favors from the guards and whatnot. Alright, well, so far this building has not been fantastic. We found a pack of cigarettes. This place looks extraordinarily dangerous. It also sounds extraordinarily dangerous. Okay, that sounds basically horrible. What the fuck was that, lady? This is the apocalypse. If you're gonna die, and I'm assuming you did die based on this, either that or you're giving birth, and if you're giving birth in the apocalypse, I think it's only a matter of time before you die. But either way, man, show some restraint. Things gotta be done quiet here in the apocalypse. This is a dangerous place. You making noises like that, it's harming everyone, not just yourself. I don't suppose we can get in here, can we? So what is this? This place looks relatively well fortified. There's some kind of garage door over there. We may want to check this place out. Oh, well, there's broken windows. I only see 1 zombie, though. Oh, shit, it's raining. We need to get inside quickly. All right, zombie. The rain is going to cause the zombies to move. That's very bad. Also, we're going to get wet, and if we get wet, we got a chance of getting sick, which is equally bad. So let's hope there's not a trillion. There's at least 1 zombie in there. Can we remove this broken glass? Okay, so there's way more than 1 zombie in there. There's at least 3 zombies in there, which is... oh, they're fresh ones, too. Sir, please, excuse me? Sir, no, sir, please. Alright, we can't. Alright, we gotta get out of here. And now we are wet, which is bad. Or rather, damp. Alright, so we gotta go find a place that's maybe not as dangerous as this. And we gotta get out of this dampness. We broke line of sight with those other zombies. I do hear pounding in here, which is bad, but we can shut this door behind us. Are we... okay, we're just damp. We don't actually need to use towels. If we get wet, we can use the towels to dry ourselves off. And I think it's getting late. Frank is a little freaked out. We might want to consider trying to find a place to hole up. This seems like an extraordinarily bad place to do that, though. I'm not supposed this door open. Oh, it does open. Bathroom? You know, actually, holing up in a bathroom, not a terrible idea. If we could sleep in here, it would be a reasonable idea. So we're going to refill our water supplies. We're going to drink. You know what? Let's grab a snack. We're fairly heavily encumbered. I don't want to eat raw bacon. That seems like a terrible idea. Let's eat this slice of cake. It's going to go bad quickly in our pack getting jostled around with all the other food, so get that out of the way. It was also a remarkably heavy piece of cake, I'd like to point out. We're only a pound over our encumbrance limit. That's not that bad. Oh, this room could be a gold mine for us. Alright, come on, baby, give me... well, we got glue. Come on. Nails are extraordinarily useful. We're taking them. Thread is also useful. No hammer, no axe, no... Well, that's a little disappointing. You know, glue is actually probably useful enough to take. This door goes outside? It does. So we've got an escape route. I like that. Zombies are going to be on the move because it's raining. That's a bit of a drawback. But if we can find like another janitor's closet or a supply closet or something in here, this could be a big find for Frank Castle. This could be what brought it all together, Frank. This could be the moment when everything changed. It could also be the moment when we found 1 billion zombies in this building and you died. I mean, it could also be that, but... What kind of school is this that they just let people graffiti and throw garbage into classrooms? This seems like, I mean, this is like one of your worst graded public schools in Muldraugh, Kentucky. I feel sorry for the students who have to go here. This place is not fantastically well maintained. I gotta assume their standardized test scores are among the worst in the nation. Alright, is there anything of value in any of these desks? They all appear to be empty. There's a pencil in there. Whoopee. We can get water from this thing, though. I hear banging. There is a zombie. You know what, zombie? He saw me. No, he didn't either. You know what, you guys? Why don't you guys just stay over there? You do you. I'll do me. Everybody wins. Alright, it's getting real late. Frank's gonna be getting tired. I think, as much as I don't necessarily want to have to backtrack, we need to find a place to sleep, and we cannot stay here. So we're gonna head back the way we came, and we are gonna kind of hustle a little bit. We do have relative safety up in this region with these houses we were at earlier. We know they're clear of zombies, so unless zombies have moved in our absence, should be a reasonably safe place to at least tuck in for one more night. All right, Frank, the trees are real bad, Frank. Get out of the trees, Frank. Out of the trees. Okay, this was not the house we stayed in. That was the house that was filled with zombies. This is the house we stayed in and deemed safe-ish. Let's check for just quick signs of external damage. It still looks to be relatively safe. I do hear banging, though. Let's sweep the grounds. I'm not going to sleep in a house where I'm not 100% certain it is zombie-free. Looks clear, though. Okay. So unless there's a zombie inside, which I don't think actually is likely. Oh, alright. So we're back at sort of our temporary abode for now. I think we will make a delicious stir-fry with some steak. And, oh, this is going to be the best stir-fry ever. This may be the best meal we've ever eaten. We're going to go steak and bacon stir-fry right here. Oh, hell yeah. Steak and bacon? Oh, this is going to be some delicious dank-ass shit. Oh, Frank, you're in for a treat here, pal. Steak and bacon. It's a meat stir-fry. Technically, I don't think you can make a stir-fry that consists of all meat. I'm not sure that's allowed by the stir-fry convention. I think it was banned in the stir-fry accords of 1884 that stir-fries must contain at least one vegetable. That being said, fuck it. This is the apocalypse. That accord no longer applies. We can do whatever we want. We can take tooth whitening strips and put the white parts on our eyes to make the white parts whiter. We don't care. It doesn't matter. There are no laws. We can do whatever we want. And yes, I did steal that joke from My Name is Earl, but it's actually one of my favorite jokes from that entire series. Ah, Jamie Presley. We hardly knew ye. We hardly knew ye. Also, Frank needs to go to sleep because he's a little tired and has a fairly heavy load. Although this meaty stir-fry, I gotta have a feeling it's gonna really perk up his spirits quite a bit. If it will ever cook. Good lord, this takes forever. Come on, stir-fry. The delicious smell of meat is going to bring in the zombies, too. That's, we didn't consider that, but it is going to bring in the zombies. How's our cooking skill doing while I'm on the subject of skill things? I mean, we've been cooking quite a bit. How's it doing? It is not doing well at all. 16.5 out of 75. We're not even close to having level 1 cooking. We also have no survivalist skills at all, which seems sort of terrible. But we are nimble. We could put another point in nimble. What is nimble? We might as well do it. I mean, I don't see any reason to not spend skill points when they're available. Our health's still looking good. Is our stir-fry done yet? Oh, yep, it is. Possibly even slightly burnt, but that's okay. Eat that stuff. All of it. Oh, so good. Meat stir-fry. Deliciousness personified, we're going to equip this stir-fry because while not being used to cook food, it is also our primary means of self-defense. So let's shut the oven off so we don't burn the house down while we're asleep. Head into this bedroom, which we have determined is safe. I would rather sleep with the light on, I really would. Is there a light in here? You know what? It'll be fine. So, call me a chicken. Yeah, the Punisher needs a nightlight. What of it? You don't judge the Punisher. Don't judge the Punisher. Just because you don't sleep with the nightlight doesn't mean Frank Castle doesn't have issues. Everybody can be a little scared now and then. And with Frank Castle tucked safely in his bed, nightlight, and security blanket tucked up around his chin, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more of Frank Castle's adventures in the apocalypse, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes of Project Zomboid every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. That's me and Frank me, both of us. Yeah.